And this is very, very tarnished. I'm going to go straight in. Are you watching? Let me try and focus it on there. I'll go half in first. Look at that. That is absolutely insane. Look at the difference. All the way in. And it is absolutely brand spanking new. Wow. Hello fellow stackers, 365 here. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing some more cleaning of my precious metals. Now, for those of you that watched my last cleaning video, you'll see that I tried out the bicarbonate of soda and boiling water in a tinfoil bowl technique. And it did actually work really, really well. I didn't know how well it was going to work. I have tried it a couple of times in the past. And with newer coins, it works well, but with some of the older coins that are really heavily tarnished, it doesn't quite do enough to get them as clean as I like them looking. Now, in the bottom of this container here, these are the ones that I actually cleaned using the bicarbonate of soda technique. And you can see that they have actually cleaned up fairly well. Some of them better than others, considering the age of these coins. They have cleaned up fairly well, but they're still not as shiny as I would like them. Now we're actually going to be trying a different technique in today's video, and we have some different coins. And this is a type 1 Libertad. This is one of the Libertads that's been in my backdrop for probably about a year now. So it hasn't been in the capsule, it's been sitting out in the open air, and you can see it's quite heavily tarnished. Because I'm filming in daylight today, it actually makes them look a little bit shinier than they actually are. This one here has actually got some really nice toning going on, especially on this side. It's got some blues, some purples, some browns, some coppery colours. It's got lots of different colours going on. And again, this is one of the other coins that has been sitting in the air. This side looks really dark and it's got some nice colours to it, but the actual background here looks very dark and bland. Now I think if this was blue and purples all the way across, I don't think I'd actually try and clean this one, especially because this side looks so nice. But it'll be interesting to see if once I've cleaned this coin and it starts to tone again, because I don't plan to put it back in a capsule, I plan to put it back in my backdrop. It'll be interesting to see if it tones the same as it did the first time round. We've also got an A mark bar here. This is very, very tarnished. On this side, you have got some quite nice colours coming through. Again, because it's in the daylight, it doesn't really show it off that well. It looks shinier than it is, although down this bottom side, you can see what I'm talking about. There's a little bit of different colours coming through, but overall it's very bland and tarnished. This one, I believe this is 97% silver. I think it actually says on it somewhere. 72% silver, 0.72. So I'm not sure how well this is going to shine up, but this is very, very bland. Quite an old coin, 1968. But again, this has been sitting in my backdrop and it has gone not even a nice toned. The coins I just showed you up till now look quite nice. They've got some blues and purples, whereas maybe because this one isn't pure silver, it's just gone really dull and horrible looking. Look, all in the gaps, it doesn't look very nice at all. This one is extremely tarnished. Now again, you have got some of the blues and purples over this side, but the majority of this side is a brown coppery colour. And for those of you that know what this coin looks like when it's new, you'll know that it's almost got a proof-like finish. This back here is really, really shiny. So it's a real shame, this one, because it's one of my favourite coins. So I'm hoping that's gonna clean up nicely. We've also got some old circulated currency here. Got some UK currency, I believe. Is it all? Oh, apart from this one. This one's a $1/2, I think. Yeah, $1/2 here. So that would be cool to see how that cleans up. And then we've got an American Silver Eagle. This one's just been sitting around outside a capsule. It's just lost its shine a little bit. It hasn't really got any nice colours going on. It just looks a bit dull. And then we have this one here. And this one was the coin that I found hidden underneath my old backdrop. I don't know if you remember watching that video when I got out my old light box setup. This was actually sitting underneath the felt. So really heavily tarnished, this one. You can see it's completely lost its shine. It's got some nice blues and things going on in certain places, but I think what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to half clean this one so we can have a kind of before and after, because I don't really want to lose all of these nice blues on this side. So we'll see what we can do with that. And then these ones here, these are the coins that are going to be given to my son when he starts losing his teeth. They're going to be going underneath his pillow. The tooth fairy's going to be leaving him these. So I'm just going to try and get these a little bit shinier. They're a hell of a lot cleaner than they was when I first picked them up, using the bicarbonate of soda method. But I'm going to see if I can get them even cleaner using this technique. So that is the coins we're going to be cleaning up. This inside this box is the way we're going to be doing it. So I'm really interested to try this. This is not a way that I've tried before. I'm going to have to do it off camera because it's got my home address on the other side. Let me just get this box open. Here we go. Now I believe I found this on, I think it was eBay. I literally typed in silver cleaning solution or something like that, and this is what came up. So I didn't dig any further into it and look at any reviews or anything like that. I literally just picked up the first one that popped up and I thought I'll give it a go. Just going to take off all this wrapping here, really nicely protected. And what I'll do, if this actually does work out, I will find the link to this on eBay and I will leave it in today's video description. So if you're interested in trying out this technique, you can use the exact same cleaner that I've used. You can see it's Anticax Silver Dip Cleaner. Now, like I said, I've never actually used an actual proper shop brought solution before to clean coins. So it's a little bit of an experiment in today's video as well. Just gonna have a sip of my coffee. Very nice indeed. And let's have a little look together at how we use this. Anticax Silver Dip is an acid-free formula that will remove tarnish from silver cutlery, jewellery and small silver items. Regular use will ensure that your silver will maintain its original brilliant shine. Silver Dip is safe for use on sterling silver, Sheffield plate and electroplated nickel silver. Also suitable for copper. So that's interesting to know for a future video. Directions for use. Shake thoroughly. Immerse silver items in the jar until tarnish disappears, but no longer than 5 minutes. Rinse with water and dry. If tarnish persists, re-dip and polish using an Anticax polishing cloth. Anticax Silver Dip is not suitable for use on iron, steel, stainless steel, nickel, stainless plate, worn silver or artificially oxidized silver. If in doubt, please test on a small, inconspicuous area before proceeding with a full dip. Right, okay, so it sounds fairly straightforward. I'm going to give it a nice shake like it says to do first. And we're actually going to use a different container, and I'm not sure how good it is if I get it on my hands because it's got lots of different warnings on the side there. So I'm going to be using these tweezers to dip the coins in and pick them back out. And then over here I've got some, well, I've basically just got a plate here with some kitchen paper on it like that I can put them straight onto, and then I'll take them out into the kitchen and I'll rinse them down. So let's get straight into the video. This is going to be a very interesting experiment. Like I said, not something I've tried before. Quick disclaimer before we get cracking, and that is if you've got coins that have a high numismatic value, coins that you plan to get graded, coins that you're collecting because they are low mintage and hard to get hold of, do not try this method. Do not clean your coins. As a rule of thumb, if you're unsure, do not clean it. I'm doing it with my coins because, one, I plan to keep these coins for a hell of a long time. It's not like I'm looking to sell them anytime soon. And two, I'm doing it for an experiment. Now, some of these coins you'd probably say do not clean. Coins like this that are a little bit older and have a lower mintage. But like I said, these are coins that are in my backdrop. I plan to keep them for a long time, and that is why I'm going to clean them. So just be very careful when you're cleaning. I do have quite a lot of negative comments when I do videos like this because a lot of people think you shouldn't clean coins at all. So it's completely up to you what you do, but don't clean coins, especially if you plan to get them graded. But let's get straight into it and let's see how this works. Right, so we're going to open this. Wow, okay, right, so it's all bubbled up. There we go. Right, so I've pretty much used half of that solution in there. What we're going to do is we're going to start with this one here. Let's try it on this bar. Will that be easier to grip? Yeah, there we go. Right, so we're going in. What? Wow, okay. That is crazy. You can actually, it's going to be very hard to show you on camera. But that literally cleans it instantly. Look at the difference of that. Wow. Okay, right. So that, it's very hard to show you on camera, but that has cleaned it incredibly well. It looks like new. Well, I'm going to put that down. I'm going to try and adjust the camera angle for the next one so you can really appreciate how well this technique works. Right, let me adjust this camera. Right, let's go for the next one. Now I am just going to hold it by the edge. I'm going to go straight in. Look at that. Did you see the difference? It's like a different coin. That is absolutely insane how well this works. Wow, okay, so this is not like the other technique that we tried where it takes a little bit of time to sit in the solution. This is like an instant fix. Now this is the one I wanted to do half and half on. You can see it's very, very toned. So what we're going to do, it's going to be tricky to do because this has actually got the solution on it now. Right, I'm going to do this one with my hands. Okay, so I'm going to hold this side here. That's got all this nice toning too, and we're going to dip it in halfway. And look at that difference. Absolutely incredible. Wow, now this technique works incredibly well. And you're not actually rubbing the surface of the coin or anything. With the bicarbonate method, you're rubbing the solution around a little bit. But with this, you're literally just dipping it in. That is absolutely incredible. Right, we're going to move over to this one now. And this is very, very tarnished. I'm going to go straight in. Are you watching? Let me try and focus it on there. I'll go half in first. Look at that. That is absolutely insane. Look at the difference. All the way in. And it is absolutely brand spanking new. Wow. What an incredible technique. It's almost like magic. I'm going to do this one as well, halfway. Look at that. Look at the difference. Absolutely insane. And it said on the directions not to do it longer than 5 minutes, but you don't even need longer than a minute. Literally a few seconds and these coins are brand new again. Absolutely incredible. Ready for this one? Look at that. Look at the difference. You can literally see the line of how far the solution has gone on the coin. Absolutely brand new looking coin. What an incredible experiment this is. Now let's go for the American Silver Eagle. Now this eagle isn't actually that bad, just has lost its shine. Let's give it a little dip. That doesn't need much at all, and that is brand new again. Back to how silver should look, nice and shiny. Now we're going to do the $half. Again, I'll just do half first to show you the difference. Now that one wasn't so dramatic difference, that one. Yeah, it still come up really nice, but it wasn't such a big difference. It was more, it lost its shine as opposed to really dark toning. And then we're going to go for one of these half crowns. Again, same as the $half really, although you can see a difference on that one. You can clearly see where it hasn't touched the solution. But wow, what an incredible way of cleaning your silver if you want to clean your silver. Now, another thing that people are going to pull me up on in the comments is me using these to hold the coins. These could actually scratch the surface of the coins. If you're going to use something like this to dip the coins, maybe wrap some plastic around the end, a couple of elastic bands, or some bubble wrap or something like that, so that you're not actually touching metal on metal. But like I said, these aren't coins that I'm planning to sell. These are coins that are in my collection, in my backdrop for me to keep. And therefore, I'm going to do what I want with them, basically. But these are coming up absolutely incredible. I can't believe how well these are all cleaning up. With literally a 20-second dip, not even that, 10 seconds and it's done. As soon as it touches the solution, it cleans up straight away. Now that is all we're going to do with the big coins, and then I will chuck all of these coins in this solution separately. But before we do that, let me just quickly show you these coins. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to quickly show you these coins. I'm not going to touch them because they've all got the solution on them still, but look how incredible they have all cleaned up. Some of them have cleaned as if they were new. Such a difference. And you can really, really tell the difference on this one where I only dipped half in. This side literally looks like it's brand new again. So absolutely incredible. That has got to be the best way that I've ever tried to clean a coin. Really, really good. Now I'm going to stop the video because I'm going to go and rinse these off. I don't want the solution to sit on them too long, so it doesn't say to leave it on there longer than 5 minutes. So I'm going to rinse all these off, dry them all up, and then I'll do a final little clip at the end showing you these coins. And then I'm probably going to do a separate video with me just cleaning all of these in one go in here. So keep an eye out for part 2. And I'm just going to go and rinse these down, and I'll finish up today's video by just showing you these once I've cleaned them and dried them down. Right, so I've just finished washing these under warm water. But if we go for, let's just go for this one, for example, and look at the difference on that. It's still a little bit wet around there. It needs a little bit more drying, and I will let these air dry for a bit longer. But coins like this was the one that had so much going on, so much dirt in it and everything. But look at the edges. It's like a brand new coin. This one was also heavily toned. Now it is back to being brand new. Absolutely incredible technique. This was the Type 1 Libertad. This was the one I was reluctant to clean. But I'm glad I did, because it's the one that sits in my backdrop. So it's nice to have it looking fresh. American Silver Eagle. These types of coins are the safest coins to clean. The standard bullion coins. A-mark bar. Look at that. Looks brand new in terms of how much it shines. You've obviously still got some scratches and things, but it is an older bar. And then this one here, this is probably my favorite out of all of them, just because how it's half and half. You can really see the dramatic difference. This was how it obviously started, and this was after being dipped in the solution for probably, I don't know, 20 seconds, was it? 10 seconds? Absolutely incredible. Just really goes to show you the difference that you get when you clean them. So there we go. That is today's video done. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Is there any of these particular pieces of silver that I've cleaned today that you definitely wouldn't have cleaned? Do you think it's an interesting experiment, but you won't be doing it yourself? Or will you actually be going out and picking some of this up and giving it a go? Now, as it's worked so well, I will leave the link to this in today's video description. I'm not sponsored or anything like that. It was literally just the first cleaning solution for silver that popped up when I searched it on eBay. And I am going to do another video, like I said, cleaning all of these in this solution, but that will be a part 2. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you found it interesting. And as always, I hope you have a very nice day.